More than just the sum of its parts. Today, we're talking salsa. Salsa. It's all about salsa today. As you saw, we have some beautiful ingredients that we're going to work with today. Basically, I had some peppers left over from our pepper show the other day, and somebody brought me some hot chilies, and I said, I can't let this go to waste. I have to make some salsa. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Make some beautiful salsa out of this. Now, for every one way somebody tells you how to make salsa, there's 15 or 20 other ways to make it. So I don't want to hear any nonsense about, oh, that's not the way my mother, aunt, cousin, brother used to make it. That's okay. There's no right or wrong way to make salsa. Well, almost. Use the wrong ingredients in the flavor profile. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to make this not for just consumption today and tomorrow. I'm going to make it so that I can jar some up, give it away, and let other people have it. So with that in mind, I'm going to blanch all of our beautiful vegetables here in nice boiling hot water, not rolling boil, just slow boiling, that's been salted. And I'm going to do that for like 2 or 3 minutes. All these guys are going in that bowl, and that's just to make sure that any bacteria that may be on or around these chilies aren't going to survive. And they won't survive in the pan or in the bottle that we're going to do. So let's take our tomatoes, our chilies, and in the pot they go. That'll help to take off the skins too, if you want, of the tomatoes. And our beautiful garlic. So in they go. Just let them sit there for like 3 or 4 minutes, just enough to kill any kind of bacteria that may be on the vegetables themselves. While that's being done, I've washed off some beautiful cilantro. I have a beautiful poblano pepper, and I have some onion. And I'm going to chop up our onion real nice and fine here. While I get our onion together, and while this is seeping away, we'll be right back. Okay, I've got some of my onion chopped up. I got my cilantro put aside. Our peppers and our tomatoes and our garlic have been in this slightly boiling salted water for about 4 minutes. As you can see, we're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to kill anything that may have been lingering on from the farm. Because I got some of these I got from a farm stand at a open air market the other day. And I'm just going to put them on a sheet tray so they can cool down, so they'll be cool enough for us to work with. Look at that, the skin on the tomatoes are blistered beautifully. You know, if you want to make fresh salsa and you're going to have it right that minute, that's not a problem. If you don't want to skin the tomatoes, if you want them with the skins on, that's okay too. Like I said, there's no real right or wrong way to do salsa. So it's all up to taste. Now, and we're going to start building a flavor profile here. And it's going to start with our onions and our garlic. And we're just going to slice our onion up like this. We want a nice medium dice. And this is a quick and easy way to do it. We get nice uniform slices and excellent dices. And that salsa music is coming live from, not here, New York. Okay, so we got our onion. It's absolutely beautiful. Nice and diced up. I'm going to do the same for our cilantro. Let me go fetch one of my famous Tupperware containers that we can put this all in. Get it all to mingle and get to know each other. And while I'm doing that, we'll be right back. Okay, I've got my Tupperware container. I love these things because they're versatile. You can use them, you can store in them, you can give them away to people. I got these at the dollar store. They were like $1 for a set of 3. It's absolutely phenomenal. You can make your salsa as hot or as mild as you like it. It's totally up to you. Like I said, we're going to start building a flavor profile, and we're going to let it go from there. Now we're going to take our cilantro, and we're just going to throw a nice dice up on it. Nice and fine. Watch your fingers. Don't want any accidents. Don't want to see you in my emergency room. Just chop this up nice and fine. Cilantro has such a lovely flavor. Some people like it, some people hate it. Most of the world likes it, so if you do like it, use it. Use it. It's great stuff. And the stems, if you wrap these stems up, see how the stems are? If you cut them off here and just use, like, say this for whatever you're making, you wrap those stems up with some nice kitchen twine and throw them in the soup. Oh my goodness, like a chicken soup. Oh my goodness, the flavor that imparts in a nice chicken soup is phenomenal. Okay. Our cilantro is nice and cleanly diced up. We're going to throw that in with our onions. And then it's all about putting these ingredients together. That's really all it is, because this is so fresh that there's nothing else to say about it. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that fresh taste out of everything. And because we've blanched this, you can bottle it. We'll get into canning and stuff on another lesson. But you can bottle this like for a day or two to give to a friend, and they'll absolutely love you for it, trust me. So, we got our garlic. Let me get our garlic out of here, which was blanched. It makes it a little softer too when you do this. And we're going to dice that up. If you had a food processor and you wanted to run this stuff through a food processor, go right ahead. Like I said, I'm here in the Stone Age because I don't have my equipment, I don't have everything for my kitchen, and I'm making do, which is what I've been doing since I got here. I make a do. It's like the Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court. So in goes our garlic. Beautiful. Our chilies are, some of these, I'm going to leave them with the skin, the seeds, all that nonsense. I want, bring the heat. I want the heat. So I'm going to leave them all there. I'm just cutting the stems off. If you don't want that heat, then take out the seeds and the ribs. I can't wait to see what this little bad boy is going to taste like. Like I said, some of these were given to me yesterday by a friend and neighbor who got them from a friend of his at his farm, not too far from here. So we're just going to dice all of these chilies up. If you want to fire roast them, If you want to, whatever you want to do, there's, like I said, there's no right or wrong in making salsa. It's all subjective. That red thing, I can smell it. It's gonna, that's gonna be a nice hot one. And I got some nice tortillas from the local market that makes them fresh every day. And we're going to fry them up real quick so that we can have those with our salsa. You can also make this salsa as chunky or as not chunky, as you want. Again, all subjective. Pay attention. You want it fine, chunky. It's all, you want it like a sauce. Some people like it like a sauce, like the jarred stuff you get in the supermarkets. I like it a little chunkier and with a little more body to it. Sometimes I like fire roasting them too. That brings out a nice flavor. But this one I'm just doing simple. It's a weeknight. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Okay, those are done. This is a nice poblano pepper, which I'm gonna pull the seeds out because this isn't a hot pepper at all. So it doesn't matter, but I like the flavor of these. These are great. Like I said, those are left over from my chile relleno show from the other day. Again, straight from the farm. And we're just going to dice this up. You enjoy the music. Some people call this pico de gallo. Same thing. You can make this with green tomatoes instead of the red. Then it's salsa verde. You can make it with tomatillos, which is like an off-peak kind of a tomato almost. But it never gets ripe. It's always green. This is a true party favorite. You serve this at a party, everybody's going to say, wow, where did you get that salsa? And you can say, ooh, I learned it from Richard. Oh, no you won't. I know you won't. You're going to say, I made it myself. Food Network. Yeah. We're going to have so many different layers of flavor here from the different kind of chilies that have been going in here that it's going to be amazing. In they go. I'm just going to peel off some, see look, our tomatoes, since we dumped them in the hot water, now the skins are coming off like nothing. It comes off like butter. And skins aren't really good. They're, you know, sometimes they're delicious, sometimes they're good. But in this kind of thing, I don't like the skins. So I'm going to peel the skins off. And as soon as I'm done doing that and getting these all, I'm going to dice them all up. And I'm going to get them ready to throw in the mix here. And as soon as I'm done doing that, we'll be right back. Okay, like you know from before, it's more important that you see what's going on here than you see my beautiful face. So, because I only have one camera. So, I've got our tomatoes here. I'm slicing them up into thin little slices, 1/4 inch. Just like that. Just like that. And then I'm going to dice them. They're still nice and firm. They've lost some of their firmness because they were in the hot water. But they're still nice and firm and very fresh. And that's exactly what we want. And now I'm just dicing them up. Into a nice 1/4 inch dice. And then they're going to go in with all of our chilies, including the sauce, including that juice that's here. Because that juice, that tomato juice, is what's going to cause our salsa to make salsa itself. I still got 3 more peppers that I'm going to cut up. These are regular green peppers. And we're just going to get the seeds out. Just like this. I'm just taking the stem off because I'm not wasting the rest of these peppers. That's all going in. It's just coming off so I can get at it. Just like that. And I'm peeling the rest off from around where the stem is, just like that. And then we're just going to dice this all up. Because this will add like a sweet element, these regular green peppers. You can use red, you know, the regular sweet peppers. You can use green, you can use orange. You can make this as festive as you'd like. And then we're going to cut these up, the rest of the peppers. Nice little chunks. Like I said, I like mine chunky. I get this on a chip. I want to know I'm having salsa and not tomato sauce. And once you hit these with the seasonings and the salt, it's going to bring out more of the moisture and the peppers and the tomatoes. And that's going to start bringing out the flavors in here. Let's get these out of the way. Beautiful. Salsa magic. Oh, I wish I had a set of those Guy Fieri knives. Yeah, right. This is beautiful. Smells. Oh. Beautiful, nice and chunky, just the way I like it. You're gonna get a chip full of this, and you're gonna say, "My goodness, that's delicious. Where did you get it?" And you're not gonna be able to tell them. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and we'll be right back. All of our ingredients are in here pretty much. Now what we're going to do is we got to keep this from turning colors and getting old looking. So what I've got is a half of a lemon that we're going to juice. Get all that nice lemon juice inside there. And once we start to mix this all around, that'll help. That citric acid and the lemon will help to preserve everything because bacteria can't grow in citric acid. It just doesn't happen. So let me wash off my hands a little bit. And we're going to start to build the flavor here. We already know we've got our cilantro and our garlic and our tomatoes and all our different chilies in there. We're going to hit this with like 2 tablespoons of either clear vinegar or this is apple cider vinegar. I happen to like the tang of apple cider vinegar. You can also use red wine vinegar. We're going to hit it with about 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to hit it with some black pepper. And we're going to hit it with some kosher salt. And then we're going to mix it all around. We're going to let that salt do its job. Look at this. The salt's job is to pull out the moisture in the tomatoes and the peppers and make it turn into a salsa sauce. Look at that. The onions. This is absolutely beautiful. The smell that's coming off of here is phenomenal. I gotta get you in here to take a look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. There's our beautiful, beautiful fresh salsa. It doesn't get any fresher than this. Everything's pulled off the farm a day or so ago, and I'm just assembling it. I'm just the messenger here. The ingredients are going to speak for themselves. So I'm going to let this marinate in all its own juices, just like that. I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator, and in about an hour I'm going to check this, and I'm going to check it for seasoning and see how it is. But let's give it that long, because I could easily serve it right now, but it wouldn't be perfect. It would just be okay. No, it'd still be great. But I'm going to clean up. I'm going to cover this. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about an hour. We'll come back. I'm going to make some fresh tortillas. Well, semi-fresh, because these are made fresh in a local market here. I'm just going to fry them up. I like to use the flour tortillas instead of the bagged ones, so we can season them too the way we want. So, give me an hour and we'll be right back. Okay, about an hour has gone by. I gotta let you look at this so you can look at it and see what the difference is in just an hour. Our salsa is absolutely beautiful looking. Look how vibrant that is. You serve that at any party and people are gonna say, oh my goodness, where'd you get this? Trust me, they will. The sauce has doubled in volume. You can see it in the bottom of the container there. See, it's almost up to the level of the vegetables. And that's a nice, fragrant, delicious. I checked it for seasoning. I added a little bit more salt. But other than that, I haven't touched it. And now we're back to the rest, which is, you can go and buy chips, tortilla chips. I like buying tortillas. It's much better for me. It's just me right now, so I'm only going to take 2 tortillas here. And I'm going to lay them out. I've got some hot oil going. This whole pack, this is 20 tortillas, fresh, made fresh. We're like $1.23. Why would you want to buy something in a bag that's been sitting for months? So I'm just going to cut them and cut them into little triangles, because that's what everybody's familiar with. I've got a nice little colander here, ready with some paper towel. And I've got some nice vegetable oil, not olive oil, just plain old vegetable oil, sitting back here getting nice and toasted. And we're just going to take these tortillas and throw them in, just like that, in the hot oil. If you have one of those deep fat fryers, be my guest, use that. And we're just going to fry these until they're, don't put too many, until it's golden brown. Let me get you in to take a look at this. There's our tortillas. They're nice and they're starting to plump up a little bit. You can't waste too much time with these. They go quick. We don't want to burn them. So, that being said, let me take care of the tortillas. As soon as I have them done, I'll bring it right back. Okay, our first little group of tortillas is out of the hot oil. While they're nice and hot, I want to hit them with a little bit of pepper. a little bit of salt. And I happen to like to hit them with just a touch of smoked paprika. Just like that. And shake them all around. You gotta do it while they're hot. If you don't do it while they're hot, forget it. The seasonings aren't gonna stick. So, here's our first group of beautiful tortillas. Nice fried tortilla chips. I'm gonna do up the rest and we'll be right back. There's our beautiful salsa with our homemade tortilla chips with smoked paprika, salt and pepper on them. And now my favorite part. I've been smelling this as it's been cooking, so I already know this is going to be absolutely out of this world. I'm just going to put my salsa on top of my chip. Oh my goodness. What flavor? Between the cilantro and the garlic and those different chilies. Oh, come on. It's hitting me all over on different kinds of levels. And I would personally serve this with a nice beer, like this one. So, yeah, the beer calms down the heat a little bit. Real nice. Please try this. I know you'll love it. I hope you learned something. Come back. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.